Hey everyone, welcome to ThePrint. So today we are diving into topics that's been on my mind lately, and I believe it needs some serious attention. So my latest article I have written, the headline goes like this: Neither Congress nor BJP is responsible for the Muslim backwardness, but they are themselves to blame. And when I write such an article, I face a lot of backlash um, and criticism, like I'm doing some kind of victim blaming. However, let's stick around and unravel the layer of this complex issue. If we really want to understand the reality and the reason for that, why the biggest minority of India is still suffering and not able to integrate in the society, while in the same condition we see other minority communities are thriving. So instead of shifting blame on a political willingness, and there is a time to do certain honest introspection. The recently we saw that BJP made a thumping winning and comeback in assembly election, and the intellectual were looking into this from political prism, analyzing the reason of BJP win of BJP and why Congress lost it very badly. However, the most of the critical voices, intellectual voices within the Muslim were coming out, showing any kind lack, showing no insight of lack, self introspection. I mean, the all we can listen the um, same rhetoric that the wrong kind of Hindus voted for the communal BJP. That's it. I mean, this kind of politics and narrative, the hatred for the majority, what good this will do for the 200 crore Indian Muslim? Nothing. So I wanted to, as a Pashmanda Muslim, write about my real experiences and how I, as a member of Pashmanda lower caste Muslim society, see the problem and entire issue that Muslims are still struggling to find an answer. Even forget about to find a way to achieve the solution. So the first crucial point which I looked into is the misconception of Muslim community being monolith. It's a time to break down this stereotype and understand the diverse layer within the community. We have our hierarchy within the Muslim community, and until unless we understand that hierarchy, understand which is the section of the Muslim community which actually and in real sense need upliftment, and policies bringing by the policies and resources brought by the government, and where we have to target basically the which section of the community should be the first target of those kind of welfare policies, we will never going to achieve the solution. For example, 85% of Muslims are backward Muslim, are the Pashmanda Muslim. Before the Mandal Commission report, we had no understanding and acknowledgement of this reality. So every time we hear any narrative coming in the mainstream about the Muslim, and any if we see any corner of in the name of the minority or Muslim community, that corner, that voice is predominantly filled by the Ashraf Muslim. So the narrative coming forward, what you are listening, the need, the fight coming from the Muslim community, that all belongs to the Ashraf community and their interest. So this is the first and most important aspect which we have to understand to find a solution for it. The second point is the backwardness is not something new. It's through the year, because there is a lack of understanding of importance of education within the Muslim community, though Ikra is the first verse of the Quran, and which means basically read. But when we see the Maulvis, they do not emphasize enough on this importance of education. Friday sermon is mostly about the political Islam. In fact, you will find so many Muslim Maulvis and clergy preaching that education for the women bring a certain kind of doomsday to the community, and women have to play a certain role, a gender role, for which education is not needed. And even if you will educate your women, they might not be the right kind of wife we need in our society, or pious women. So we see the backwardness within the community, because the mind of an average Muslim is is captured by such a sermon, by uh, s- s- such a regressive notion of the interpretation of Islam, and we have to work on it, and this cannot be done by anyone else than Muslim community within. We have to raise our voices within and challenge this kind of misogynist and regressive interpretation of the Islam. The other point is, which is very important as a for me and for the society to understand the plight of the Muslim women. As a Muslim woman living in the society, I do understand how bad we got it. I mean, we legally are the second class citizen within the Muslim community. While we see there has been so many reform in the Hindu bill code, there's a no willingness in the Muslim society and their intellectual leader to come forward and discuss even this topic. You will listen a lot of intellectual voices talking about all the patriarchy in the world, smash the Brahminical patriarchy, and how bad we got in the India. Women are getting suppressed so much, oppressed so much. But when it comes to the Muslim community, you will see a very brazen silence. So Muslim women don't get equal inheritance. We don't get equal right to divorce men. We um, uh, Men can practice polygamy. They have a right of unilateral divorce. Women don't even get right to keep their children. I mean, legal wise, the natural guardian always will be the father. So there's there's so much to address legally, societally. Societal reform is the second step. So when we do not see women as an equal human being, we do not emphasize on her education, and we emphasis on the gender role, where women have to play certain role in the family. So she cannot uh, participate economically to support the family economically. So this also add into our socio-economical backwardness. There are so many other points, but I just try to list it the very important one. And the other point I made was the politics of polarization. So if you see the leader who claimed to be the messiah of Muslim community and speaking on the behalf of the Muslim community, though they do not get all the Muslim vote in India, just like Owaisi. So he's a famous in Hyderabad, but he doesn't get a vote of Muslim UP, of Muslim of UP side. So still he gets vote, and he's a leader of he's the MP of Hyderabad. And if you see the situation of Hyderabad, so according to the NGO Helping Hand, the 60% of household in Hyderabad, of Muslim household, are the poor one. So why this is happening, and why Owaisi face the less or negligible criticism for it, if he believes that Muslims are facing so much problem, so he has a certain power in his constituency, but he is not putting much effort into the change, and neither he's facing any criticism of it. In fact, he is the one who opposed, who supported the fatwa uh, against reservation for Pashmanda Muslim in Hyderabad. So when comes to the leadership of Muslim, we can see that all this rhetoric that we are fighting for the Muslim community and their betterment is just a lip service. Why there is a no sign of improvement in their constituency as well, and they get away with it because all they do the playing the politics of polarization, the communal politics. So they would abuse Hindu community, Hindu goddesses. They would fill Muslim with the victimhood narrative and speak in a language of goons, and that's it. Muslim will feel that these are the people who are going to save us from some weird kind of I don't know, in some phenomena they have in their head, that some kind of enemies out there and they are going to save us. So Muslim uh, have to um, make sure that their vote should not get used for the communal politics, but for their own betterment. They should ask people, their leader, regardless their religion, caste. They can be a Hindu leader, they can be a Christian, anyone. But are they going to provide them the development they are promising? Are they going to do some work on the ground or not? If you as a community are not going to choose such a leader, how would you then expect to have a certain a better lifestyle, a better what a basic things what a citizen deserve and need? So for that you are accountable to vote a certain kind of people. And for more such video, please go watch the print. And one thing more I want to tell, that why should we care about this? I mean, a lot of people ask me, why should we care about this? That Muslims are backward and they are not getting integrated, and what we should do. Because understanding this dynamics is crucial for the future of Indian Muslim community, and because the Muslim community in India also uh, um, they are related to the India, to the nation. So if you care about the nation and the betterment of nation, you would care about these topics. If you are a nationalist, if you worry about the people, if you are a humanitarian, still you would worry about this topic. And before you go, please don't forget to hit like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and please write your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you.